Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, it's not hard to like what Sergio Ramos offers. Goes about his work with strong aggression and tries to dominate opposition strikers. He's also a sizable menace on set pieces and brave at getting his head on the ball.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. Puts in a cross, gets up to head it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, if you give him something to attack in the air, he's most likely to get there. It's what he does best.
Modric. Rafael Varane. Out to the left it goes. Gets into a dangerous position.
Madrid have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy.
It's Bale! the ball is out of play. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Shot at goal! He's delivered all right! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Just brushed off the ball there. Dashing forward at pace. Cut out in the nick of time. And he's there to hoof it away. Modric. Now it's Isco. And it's Benzema. And he's on his way! Benzema! Decent enough try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Has a goal! Worth a try, not this time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Wage. Played into space out wide. And he's onside. And the shot! In it goes! And they're at it again in double quick time.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And Teller get themselves a two-goal cushion.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Dinks one in. Varane cuts it out. Valverde. Bale. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Managed to get it away. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And Teller are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. And that has been clubbed away. Valverde. And it's Isco. Looks to thread it through. There is the half-time whistle. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And Teller sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
If you
just back from your break. You've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Gets wrestled off the ball. Hits one! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Bale. Decent looking ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Madrid getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. No question, that's a foul. Good ball. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And Teller have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Modric. Plays it over to the other flank. Beer. He's through. Going for goal! Trying to get there, plays it out to the flank. It's a brilliant interception. Can he dig out? He's had a shot! And they've been caught out here. Casemiro goes looking. Hazard needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Oh, good take in a good area. Beer. Looks to clip it, goes for goal! And oh! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. Jim, your thoughts?
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Not played the ball, that's a foul. It's Marcelo. It's a fabulous position. Bale. Oh, it's opened up nicely. Real chance! Really well taken goal. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Forward it goes. And Teller making another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Rafael Varane. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Over to the left. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Courtois sends that a long way. And Teller have it back and they can go again. He's gone for it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's hoisted clear. Hits one! And the ball's come out. And they have themselves another corner. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Turns and goes back. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's played forward. That's a decent ball. And there goes the final whistle. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance, and a result which is well deserved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
And Teller really are a very good away side, Peter. They showed a resolve and resilience here that'll be the envy.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. The action has already started. So Jim, a few notes on the opposition. What can you tell me about them?
Yeah, the counter-attack is their preferred approach, Peter, and once triggered, they'll go in as many numbers as they can muster.
Ronaldo tried to play it through.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Going through. And the finish! Goal!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue. I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
So, a breakthrough already. Hector Bellerin could try cutting inside here. Mane demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Back to the keeper and try something new. And Teller now seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance to break. Just brushed off the ball there. Nicely measured pass. He's gone for it! And in again! Back of the net! Alisson reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
That's great awareness. Full marks to him as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Ball through needs to be good here. He's on his big chance! And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's cut it out. Lewandowski gets flagged offside. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Lewandowski. Played out to the right. Now it's Lewandowski. Has gone out. Jordan Henderson. Another throw-in. Well positioned to make that interception. Oh, Oh, good interception. Hector Bellerin. That's a promising ball. Lewandowski. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And Teller on the spot for parity. And he scores! Back in business! He was just never going to miss.
And it only took a little drop of the shoulder to send the keeper completely the wrong way. Didn't he take it well?
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Lewandowski gives chase. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Messi. And it's Mane. Good ball. Managed to get it away. Keita gets it back. Mane. Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Mane sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to...
Up for the header! And here's Aubameyang. Mane goes up and over. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. Game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. There's the whistle then to start the second half. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a decent ball. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Keeper's got good distance on that. Wan-Bissaka gets into the right position to intercept. Cristiano, and the shot! This could fall anywhere. Mane. And here's Messi. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Hoists it forward. Ronaldo pops it into the area. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
And Teller, get it back again. Hits one! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Cristiano Ronaldo Gets away from his opponents. Cristiano Ronaldo. Piqué with the clearance. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Ronaldo is onto it and can take it up. He's got away. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Alaba. Alisson can pick that up. Kante tries to get it forward quickly. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Goes for the cross.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Kante has created one goal already. Chance to cross here.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It is quite a run he's making here. Oh, that's a real stopper. He's put an end to the threat. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Has a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
He tracked it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
Gets the better of his man. Mbappe. He's picked him out. Now it's Messi. And he's onside. Goes for goal! It's a goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
This is quite a battle.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, shooting chance! Oh! Late in the day! This could well be it!
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
And Teller take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Has a pop! It's anyone's ball. Oh, real danger here. Going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
It's got through and... looking for a corner. And a shot! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
In comes the cross. Van Dijk. And time is up. And Teller did it the hard way. A testament to their great powers of recovery. They have defied the odds. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Roberto Firmino. Pretty much the ultimate team player, Peter, in that he gives his teammates a real lift and makes everyone feel better. He can drop deep to pick up the ball and create chances for others, or drift wide to drag defenders out of position, and that versatility makes him really hard to defend against. He's also full of running and he's extremely effective in that first line of defence.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. He's had a shot! Has a goal! Chamberlain displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
There's the delivery, and the keeper's in command. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Decent look, shapes to shoot! There it is!
Intella are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
And Teller get themselves into the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Robertson goes up and over. Goes for goal! Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Mohamed Salah. Now it's Roberto Firmino. A buccaneering run from the defender. Can he deliver? Tries to get it forward quickly. Now a chance to break. And it's Mbia. Alisson sends that a long way. Gomez gets into the right position to intercept.
Liverpool have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
That's not going far. Oxlade-Chamberlain. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And help's available out wide. Fabinho knocks it away. Caused a worry or two. Wage has come steaming up from the back for this. Wage is charging up on the overlap. Gets up to head it! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Wijnaldum. Van Dijk. Van Dijk drives it forward. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-sport half of football, but still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
And Teller head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Goes for the cross. Keeper has beaten it away. Henderson, and it's looking safe.
Entella produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
Entella grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. It's always a good time to register and lay down an early marker in the second half. They clearly had exactly that in mind and have gone about their business with absolutely the right commitment.
Dashing forward at pace. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Henderson. Hit into the middle. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Defender's on the back foot. He's through. Well, that's where he wants it. And now the breakaway. What an adventurous run from a defender. Goalkeeper's ball. Breaks on here. Gets into some space. Gorgeous control there. Mbia. It's anyone's ball. And it's Mbia. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Hits one! Clears it out of harm's way. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Van Dijk. Salah. Good challenge, he just stood firm. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. And surely that settles it. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Entella take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. And it's played forward. Klein. And it's Mane. And they win it back again. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Has he picked him out? Goes for goal! A real chance and a real let-off. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Milner goes looking. Hoists it forward. Going through. It has got through to him. Has a pop! And yes, it's there! Players ecstatic. And that is that. Entella, a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
What I most admire about this outfit is the cohesion and the willingness to work hard as a unit, getting behind the ball, doing the ugly stuff. That's what gets you clean sheets and wins.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Goes for it! Oh, that was close. Independiente will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
One-touch passing is part and parcel of the way they operate, and when it all comes together, it's a joy to watch. Independiente have been showing their creativity through the middle, something I've noticed a lot more of in the last, say, dozen games or so.
Here's the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in space and looking for options. Get a throw in. Stones plays it forward. Alexandro, well positioned to make that interception. Ball's gone out of play. Alaba. Conte. Still goalless. Cristiano Ronaldo. Jordan Henderson. Bernardo Silva with a good steal, well played. Bernardo Silva, not easily shrugged off the ball. He's pinged one through here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Corner it is then. Tries to get it clear. Hits one! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
De Bruyne sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Shapes to shoot! Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Jordan Henderson. Conte. Hector Bellerin. That'll be a corner. Be a throw-in. That's not going to make it. Ibrahimovic. He's got through. Oh, it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's neat. Henderson with the clearance. Lewandowski tries lifting it over, right through the middle, gets the better of his man, Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Messi. And it's Ibrahimovic. Savic is onto it and can take it up. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lovely bit of skill. Henderson. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? And it's Ibrahimovic. De Ligt gets it back. Ibrahimovic. Cristiano Ronaldo. Just brushed off the ball there. Savic. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Stones. He's having a look round. Manolas battles to win it back. First 45 minutes are up. Both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Already up and running for the second half. No score in the first half, who's ready to go for it now? The whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva goes looking. Messi provides an outlet. And it's Stones. Bernardo Silva, and the weighted pass. Cut out in the nick of time. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Conte. Bellerin. Play for a throw. And here's Bellerin. Bellerin delivers. Cleared away, out to the left it goes. Maguire gets it away. Savic. He's picked him out. He's left his man. Ibrahimovic. Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. And here's Messi. Hoists it forward. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Bernardo Silva. Lewandowski. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Another chance from a corner. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Point-blank header! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Hector Bellerin hits that long. Hector Bellerin. What an adventurous run from a defender. Ibrahimovic. Hector Bellerin. Werner. And it's Conte. Conte tries, shoots! And yes, it's there!
They'll kick themselves if that doesn't turn out to be the clincher. What a time to score.
Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Independiente are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And Teller break the deadlock.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind: when the going gets tough, etc. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Look at the defender bombing forward. He's got away. Werner passes it square.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Rafael Varane. Conte. He's got options out wide. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
And Teller certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Cuts it out. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
And Teller probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And here's Messi. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Has a pop! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. The action has already started. Younes. All the way back, and they start again. It's gone for a throw-in. Younes could try cutting inside here. And it's Giaccherini. Receives it from behind. Forward it goes. Oh, he's broken through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Allen is off, and the boss has some thinking to do now.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Gut. Masuaku gets into some space. Oh, that is lovely footwork. It's on a... He's gone for it! This could fall... And they've been caught out here. Tries a shot! Just off target.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Down by a lack of accuracy.
Twansebe.
Giaccherini. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Musa. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Giaccherini. Bernard. It's come loose. Shotani. Twansebe. Great run on the overlap here. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Well, the crowd aren't happy. They wanted a shot and it didn't arrive.
Played out to the right. Tries to get it forward quickly. Breaks on here. Hoists it forward. That's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's Bernard. No, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's played forward. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Giaccherini. Bernard. Masuaku. Great strength on the ball. What a ball this is! He's gone for it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Masuaku positions himself well and cuts it out. Looking to get within range, and the ball's come out, and here's Musa. Has a goal! Same again, same outcome. Referee's had a look, he's blown his whistle for half-time. Both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. And we are up to the break.
And Tella really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again.
And Tella can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
And Musa! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. He's gone for goal! Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This to go one up. And he's kept it out. Giaccherini drives it forward. Masuaku just wouldn't be beaten there. Musa. He's in space and looking for options. Massive leap! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. That could spell trouble. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Giaccherini. Shiatani is steaming forward. Well positioned to make that interception. He just the keeper to beat! Bernard. Chance to shoot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Bernard cannot be a happy chappy, and you can understand why. The run was stoic, and it should have been heroic.
Defending of the desperate variety. Driving on, he could shoot here. Timely intervention. Myclub have plenty in the middle.
They've planned to defend the aerial route and will do so with numbers.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Younes. Now it's Bernard. That's put paid to a promising move. Tries to stroke it through. Oh, shooting chance! He scores!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And Teller looking good for another win. Younes.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. And they win it back again. And the finish! In he goes again! Tries to get it clear. So who's he picking out? Ball's loose, who's getting there? Has a pop! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
There's going to be another change here.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were...
A great leap! Harmlessly behind. The changes then in quick succession. Forward it goes. Look at the defender bombing forward. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Musa. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Fosu-Mensah. A buccaneering run from the defender. Towering header! Oh, and that should have been 2.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
To meet it! Should have put that one away.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
And Teller clearly aren't looking comfortable on the ball at the moment. Predictability has just crept into their play.
Picked him out. Oh, he's in!
And Tella are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Fosu Mensah does well to read it and intercepts. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's Musa. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Turns and goes back. It's a loose ball. Now the counter. He's got through. Shiotani. Bernard. It's a fabulous... And the shot! It's there! 30 minutes, and we're all square again. Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Musa. Hoot. Masuaku. Musa. Musa plays it in. Defending of the desperate variety. And a heavy challenge. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. And you would probably say it's too far out for a shot. Musa! The whistle has gone and it is all over. So it's ended in a draw, draft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least partly satisfies all. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So that's it for today. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be... He's had a shot! He's scored!
And right from the first whistle, they've played with an energy that makes them good value for that early goal.
Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
So, a breakthrough already. Cristiano Ronaldo. He just whacks it away. Oh, smart save. He's through the middle. Messi, he's got away. Can he find a finish now? Jordan Henderson. Henderson goes looking. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Lewandowski. It's a brilliant interception. Oh, Red, they've been good at that. And it's played forward. And it's Hector Bellerin. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mohamed Salah did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Alaba tries running with the ball at his feet. And that's been won straight back. Cristiano Ronaldo. Forward it goes. And now the breakaway. Skriniar. Right through the middle. Can he get the shot away? Shot at goal! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still...
Lewandowski! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Tagliafico hoists it forward. Abraham. Jordan Henderson gets it back. Perrin cuts it out. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Messi plays it forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He's gone for it! And he's straight offside. Perrin. Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there. Lewandowski, chance to break, gets the better of his man. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Lewandowski.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good ball. And Teller, in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Kante tries to get it forward quickly. Henderson. Messi battles to win it back. Henderson cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Jordan Henderson. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Kante. Has a pop! Alaba does well there. Alert. He's found his man. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And it's Alaba. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Henderson gets it back. And it's half-time here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that would be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Messi can't get the better of his opposite number. Messi has been caught there, it's foul. Skriniar. Conte. Coutinho. That's offside. Yes, it is. Philippe Coutinho. Varane gets into the right position to intercept. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lewandowski goes for goal. It's in. The second half off to a spectacular start.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Real chance! A perfect move and a perfect ending. A finish right from the top draw.
Well, those two have a lovely understanding, and they executed the 1-2 impeccably to set up the goal.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Manchester take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should have...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's come loose! It's come from... It's one! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. Manchester grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's been taken straight back. And it's Hector Bellerin. Vardy. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Dembele. He's left his man. Has a pop! Good relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
There's going to be another change here. Well played, he saw that coming. Messi drives it forward. Just brushed off the ball there.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Werner gets it out to the wing. Hector Bellerin. Keller knocks it away. George. Skriniar with a fine tackle. Dembele takes the long option. That's a promising ball. Oh, real danger here. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Referee has just said play on. Dembele. Hector Bellerin. It looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. That's not going to make it. Looking to break out here. That's a decent ball. Jordan Henderson. In with a header! No mistake!
And Teller are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Dembele. Play for a throw. Now it's Messi. Coutinho. Has a goal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Werner. Philippe Coutinho could move up a gear here. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Coutinho. Perrin plays it towards the front. And it's Hector Bellerin going through. And Teller with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. It's out for a goal kick. Dembele. Werner. Philippe Coutinho. He's made sure that that won't get through. And that's that. Well, the players certainly gave it everything, but just didn't get the break. Terrific support, terrific effort, but the wrong outcome. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Thanks to Jim.